Welcome to the More Than More podcast, where we discuss building meaningful, impactful businesses, careers, and lives through real estate. Hey guys, Dylan here, recording solo for the first time in a while. I think the last time that I sat and just recorded by myself was probably wrapping up the Winning Thoughts series, maybe a couple years ago. So I've been spending quite a bit of time working on our strategic planning for the year ahead. I've been doing a lot of reflecting on our strategy and approach to business over the last 20 years. And in the process, I began logging a few thoughts about success for the year ahead. You could call them principles for success for 2026. It began as kind of a short list, but as it grew, I decided it would probably be appropriate, maybe cheesy, to cap it at 26. So the following is a very brief summary of 26 principles for success in 2026. Now, most of these are ideas that we've been living by as a team for a while. They've served us well, and they will continue to produce a great yield for years to come. I'll keep them all very brief so that you can easily digest them and hopefully select a few to embrace and focus your attention on. Enjoy. Okay, 26 principles for success in 2026. Number 1, put people before transactions. As you all know, we're in the people business. Our winning formula has always been putting the clients we serve ahead of the commissions we earn. It's a mantra that served us well, and our superpower has always been that we live this out as much as we say it. I think it's important, though, to internalize that people before sales isn't some moral sacrifice or a benevolent act. We don't do it because we're good people. We do it because it's a long-term winning formula for success. Doing right by others works. Number 2, create value before expecting anything in return. Guys, we live in a world soaked in entitlement, but entitlement is a losing game plan for real estate. Because the reality is that realtors are a dime a dozen. No one owes you their business. Not your past clients, not your best friend from college, and not even your mom. A commitment to expecting nothing from anyone unless you first provide value is a formula for success. I like to think of this as a commitment that in every relationship, you're always providing more value than you're taking. Gary Vee calls that the 51-49 principle. I love that. Commit to value creation. Expect no reward unless you first create value. Okay, number 3, focus on what's good. So Tony Robbins has this great phrase, where focus goes, energy flows. He also says, you don't experience life, you experience the life you focus on. In any moment, what's wrong is always available. Well, so is what's right. So it's not about being positive, it's about being intelligent. Look at the impact of what you're believing and ask yourself, where is my energy going? Are you focused on politics and everything not working in your life, the things you don't have, the person that cheated you? Or are you focused on your wins, your family, what you do have, someone making a positive impact, and what's going right around you? Focusing on what's good is not just positive, it's intelligent because it impacts your outlook and changes your personal experience. There's always going to be good and bad around you. What you focus your attention on will define your personal reality. Number 4, focus on activities, not results. All results naturally flow from the inputs and activities that happen further upstream. When we focus on results, we create anxiety and tension. But when we get to work on the upstream activities that produce results, all of a sudden we feel productive while building momentum and making progress. Action is the antidote to anxiety. So stop looking for results. Get to work on the activities that will get you there. Number 5, begin with the end in mind. Getting to where you want to be starts with knowing where you want to go. In all your planning and all your goals, start with the end in mind. What truly matters to you? What does winning look like for you? Marching energetically forward in the wrong direction is a fool's errand. So stop. Think through what you're actually trying to accomplish before you start moving. Number 6, say no. Everything you say yes to is saying no to something else. You have to learn to say no to things that don't serve your goals and desired outcomes. Everything in life is a trade-off, and you can have anything you want, but you can't have everything you want. The way to get what you really want is to learn to say no to the things that get in the way. Say no often. Number 7, consult, don't sell. Guys, nobody wants to be sold. We all we deeply value trusted advisors that help us develop clarity, help us solve our problems, and move towards our goals. You are in sales, but you're paid to be a guide and to help people achieve their goals. People will gladly pay you a premium when you're actually solving their problems. Be a trusted advisor to people. Consult, don't sell. Number 8, focus on what you can control. Epictetus said, "The chief task in life is simply this, to identify and separate matters so that I can clearly say to myself, which are externals not under my control." Every day we're bombarded by things entirely out of our control. Wars, politics, economics, other people's opinions, other people's actions, the past, the future, what people think of you. We can do nothing about these things. When you focus your attention on things you can control, your words, your thoughts, your actions, your self-talk, what you consume, how you respond, you set about changing your future. In everything, ask, is this up to me? If it's up to you, give it 100%. If it's not, give it 0. Number 9, define what success means to you. You can only truly be successful if you define what success actually means to you. The outside world, think the media, consumer culture, even your parents, have both inadvertently and then very intentionally been at work telling you what success means. And most of it is a lie. When you define what success means to you, you can get to work achieving your goals rather than somebody else's idea of success. Number 10, know your multipliers and crucial results. Multipliers are the things that make the biggest impact. Knowing your multipliers provides clarity and directs your attention to what matters. Crucial results are the things you need to get done today, this week, this month. Knowing your crucial results allows you to ensure that you prioritize your time. So always know what moves the needle and always arrange your day to ensure the important stuff gets done first. Know your multipliers and know your crucial results. Number 11, win the day, win the week. Guys, you can't win the year without winning a bunch of days in a row. Focusing on winning the year is a nice idea, but it's a really bad strategy. So focus instead on winning the day. Ask, what does winning the day look like? And do that. It's usually well within your reach. And then do it again tomorrow. If you win several days in a row, you win the week. And if you think about it, a year is just a bunch of days grouped into a bunch of weeks. Win the day, win the week, win the month, and you'll undoubtedly win the year. Number 12. Don't major in the minors. There's just a ton of stuff to fret about right now. And winning is largely about choosing to direct attention and energy to the things that actually matter and choosing not to direct them towards the things that don't. Number 13, play long-term games with long-term people. This is one of my favorites from Naval Ravikant. He says, all returns in life, whether in wealth, relationships, or knowledge, come from compound interest. So play long-term games means invest your energy and time into the inputs that build and compound over time. Think that one through. And long-term people means people in your life that are in the game with you for the long haul. Time spent arguing with a stranger on social media is not this. Time spent developing a friendship with your teenage kids is this. Play long-term games with long-term people. Love that. Number 14, harness the law of attraction. What we set our minds to has a seemingly magical way of manifesting itself in the world around us. And some people call this magical force the law of attraction. I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's magical at all. When you commit to accomplish any outcome, your mind gets to work solving that problem while you eat, in between meetings, and even while you sleep. So turning on your reticular activator to the things that you want to manifest in the world isn't hocus pocus. It's smart mental planning. Write your goals down. Tell someone about them, and you'll be surprised how often they come true. Number 15, look off the back of the boat. We've taught you guys this a lot over the years. Always measure progress backwards. When you look forward, there's always going to be a mountain of challenges ahead of you, and you can never reach the horizon because it's always going to be moving. So every day, every week, every quarter, before every meeting, stop and look backwards. Ask yourself, what have I accomplished? You'll almost always be surprised by your progress. Looking forward will drain you. Looking back will motivate, energize, and inspire you. As an entrepreneur, you're always going to be looking forward by default. So make a habit of pausing to look off the back of the boat. You're not going to get to the horizon any sooner, but you will enjoy sailing a whole lot more. Number 16, be grateful. I've really come to believe that gratitude is the secret solution to all of our mental woes. You can't be grateful and angry at the same time. You can't be grateful and annoyed. You can't be grateful and fearful. Gratitude shifts your emotional state. I learned a mantra many years ago that I try and execute on daily. It's go big, go fig, and go rig. It means go begin in gratitude, go finish in gratitude, and go respond in gratitude. I think if you do that, you'll be grateful you did. Number 17, think win-win. Zero-sum gain thinking is at the source of so much of what's wrong with our world. Win-win thinking means beginning with the assumption that you can get what you want while ensuring that your counterpart gets what they need as well. Zero-sum gain suggests that we're competing for our piece of a small pie, but win-win thinking assumes that we're baking an ever-growing pie together. Win-win thinking liberates you to be a value creator while getting all the pie you can eat. Think win-win. Number 18, make yourself referable. Follow the 4 referability habits. Show up on time, do what you say, finish what you start, say please and thank you always. Number 19, regulate your consumption. You know, you've all heard the phrase, you are what you eat. But I'd say that your mind and mindset are likewise a product of what you consume. We need to learn to audit our inputs. What are you listening to? What are you watching? Who are you spending time with? What are you scrolling through? You are being shaped by your inputs. So read books that help you grow. Listen to podcasts that lift you up and motivate you. And maybe delete some of those apps. Number 20, take the high road. Every day presents opportunities to cut corners, take shortcuts, tell white lies. Whenever the road forks, choose the high road. It may cost you time or money in the short term, but it will pay dividends in the long run. And as an added bonus, you'll probably sleep better at night. Number 21, be obsessed with better. Make the internal commitment to always be improving. Don't settle for good enough. Always ask, what could I do even better? And do that next time. Defy mediocrity. Always be willing to find the thing that you can improve. Number 22, surround yourself with positive people. Negativity breeds negativity. Kind of rubs off like a bad body odor on a jiu-jitsu mat. So choose who you spend your time with carefully. You don't need to cut your family off, but you do need to ensure that you surround yourself with people that lift you up, that inspire you to grow, and that share your values. And hopefully, if you do this enough, it'll end up making you the kind of person that others want to surround themselves with too. Number 23, ask yourself in everything, is this essential? Seneca said, it's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements if it were all well invested. Our increasingly busy lives are certainly full of noise and commitments. But if we're honest, it's also full of a lot of wasted and fruitless time. So ask yourself, with each commitment and each investment of time, is this essential? Eliminate what isn't essential so that you can give your time to the things that are. Number 24, get in the path of business. People often say that success is about being in the right place at the right time. But getting in the path of business means intentionally placing yourself there. It's extremely liberating to realize that our job as realtors is not to convince people to buy or sell houses. The product that we sell has organic demand. Every day, people wake up and realize that they're pregnant or divorced or fired, that they're empty nesters, that they got promoted, and then they need to make a move. Our job is simply to be actively in front of people when these life events inevitably happen. So every day, make a plan to get in the path of business. Number 26, deliver LRC. The principal role of a trusted advisor is to deliver what we call LRC. Leadership, which provides people direction, because everyone needs to know where they're going. Relationship, which provides confidence, because people need to know someone has their back. Creativity, which grows capability, because people need help imagining new solutions to their challenges. You're in the business of delivering LRC every day to the world around you. And finally, number 26, and I'll be honest, this one's probably just for me, maybe you too. Breathe. Don't take life so darn seriously. After all, you're just a monkey with a plan, and you're winning more than you think. And everything will be okay. Just breathe. It helps you think clearly. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my 26 principles for 2026. I hope you find something fruitful, hopeful, or redemptive in there. I don't know about you, but I've got a lot of big goals to accomplish this year, and I already know what it takes to win. I just need to get to work executing on the things I already know. So good luck. I'll see you on the other side. You got this. Thank you for joining us today. For more episodes, resources, and show notes, head to morethanmorepodcast.com.